Intro sequence with fast-paced visuals of various ads, social media feeds, billboards, TV commercials, pop-ups. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever scrolled through your phone, blinked, and suddenly realized 30 minutes have just vanished? Or maybe you walked into a store for one thing and walked out with 5. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. You've just been a soldier on the front lines of a war you might not even know you're fighting, the attention war. Every single day, we're bombarded with thousands of messages. From the moment you wake up and check your phone to the show you watch before bed, companies are all fighting for one precious, limited resource, your attention. But how do they do it? It's not magic, it's psychology. Today, we're pulling back the curtain to reveal the fascinating psychological tricks modern advertising uses to capture your mind, and more importantly, how you can start to win back control. Let's start with the basics. The human brain is wired for survival, and that means it's designed to notice things that are new, exciting, or emotionally charged. Advertisers know this. Think about it. Why are commercials so loud? Why do social media ads use bright, flashing colors? It's all about creating a pattern interrupt. Your brain is cruising along, processing the expected, and then bam. Something loud, bright, or surprising forces you to stop and pay attention. This is the first volley in the attention war, simply getting you to look. But just looking isn't enough. They need you to feel something. This is where the power of emotion comes in. Remember that heartwarming holiday commercial that almost made you tear up? Or that ad with the adorable puppy that made you smile? That's no accident. This is called emotional branding. Companies want to link their product with a positive feeling. When you see a family laughing together while drinking a certain brand of soda, your brain starts to build an association. That soda equals happiness, family, and good times. It's a powerful technique because emotional memories are stored much more deeply than factual ones. You might not remember the price of the soda, but you'll remember how the ad made you feel. Next up, let's talk about a sneaky little cognitive bias called the mirror exposure effect. This principle is incredibly simple. The more we see something, the more we tend to like it. It's why you see the same ads over and over and over again. At first, you might find it annoying, but subconsciously, that brand is becoming more familiar. Familiarity breeds comfort and trust. So when you're standing in the grocery store, aisle faced with 10 different brands of toothpaste, which one are you more likely to grab? Probably the one you've seen 100 times, even if you can't quite remember where. It just feels, right? That's the mirror exposure effect in action, quietly shaping your choices without you even realizing it. Now, let's get into one of the most powerful tools in the advertiser's arsenal, social proof. Humans are social creatures. We look to others to figure out how to behave, especially in uncertain situations. Advertisers weaponize this instinct. When you see a product with thousands of 5-star reviews, what does your brain tell you? Wow, if all these people love it, it must be good. Testimonials, influencer marketing, bestseller labels, these are all forms of social proof. It offloads the mental work of making a decision. Instead of researching the product yourself, you trust the wisdom of the crowd. It's why your friend's recommendation for a new restaurant carries so much more weight than a billboard. We are fundamentally wired to trust our tribe, but what about that feeling of urgency? That limited time offer or only 3 left in stock? Notification that makes your heart beat a little faster. Welcome to the principle of scarcity. Our brains are hardwired to believe that things that are rare are more valuable. This triggers our fear of missing out, or FOMO. When an advertiser creates a sense of scarcity, they're short-circuiting your rational brain. You stop thinking about whether you actually need the product and start worrying about the pain of missing the opportunity. It's a powerful motivator that pushes you to click buy now before you have a chance to second-guess yourself. Flash sales, limited editions, and countdown timers are all designed to tap into this primal fear. Let's also touch on something called the halo effect. This is a cognitive bias where our overall impression of something influences how we feel and think about its specific traits. In advertising, this is often achieved through celebrity endorsements. When a beloved actor or a respected athlete promotes a watch, we subconsciously transfer our positive feelings for that person onto the product. We think, if they're successful, trustworthy, and cool, then the watch they wear must be high quality and stylish too. The halo of the celebrity shines down on the product, giving it an aura of desirability it might not have earned on its own. So, it might sound a little bleak, right? Like we're all just puppets on strings pulled by marketing masterminds. But here's the good news. Awareness is the first step to immunity. Now that you know these techniques, you can start to spot them in the wild. When you see an ad, ask yourself, what emotion is this trying to make me feel? Is it using scarcity to make me rush into a decision? Is it relying on social proof instead of actual product benefits? By simply pausing and questioning the message, you engage your prefrontal cortex, the rational, thinking part of your brain. You move from being a passive recipient to an active observer. Here's a practical tip. Implement a 24-hour rule for any non-essential purchase over a certain amount, say $50. If you see something you want, instead of buying it immediately, wait 24 hours. This gives the emotional high and the sense of urgency time to fade. After a day, you can reevaluate with a clearer head and ask yourself, do I really need this? More often than not, you'll find the answer is no. Another powerful strategy is to curate your information diet, just like you would your food diet. Unsubscribe from marketing emails you never read. Mute or unfollow accounts on social media that exist only to sell you things. Be intentional about the content you consume. By reducing the number of ads you see, you reduce their power over you. You're taking back control of your own attention space. The goal isn't to live in a cave and never buy anything again. Advertising drives our economy and can, at times, be genuinely helpful in introducing us to products that improve our lives. The goal is to move from unconscious consumption to conscious choice. It's about understanding the psychological game being played so you can decide when, and if, you want to play along. The attention war is real, and it's happening every second of every day, but it's a war you can win. By understanding the psychology, questioning the messages, and being mindful of your own decision-making processes, you can protect your most valuable asset, your focus. You can start to direct your attention to the things that truly matter to you, not just the things that are shouting the loudest. Thanks so much for hanging out and exploring the psychology of advertising with me today. I hope this gives you a new lens through which to see the world. If you found this interesting, do me a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into how our minds work. Let me know in the comments below, which advertising trick do you notice the most in your daily life? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, stay curious and stay mindful.